All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. So, breaking news: Russell Westbrook is going to the Denver Nuggets. Now, as I sit here and record it, it's not official. You know what I'm saying? But let's be for real. We already know he's going to the Denver Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when Carmelo Anthony got traded to the he got traded somewhere. I forget. Was it the Utah Jazz? Didn't Melo get traded to like the Utah Jazz by OKC? He like bought out his contract and went to the Rockets. I could be wrong about that, but someone could correct me if that. But Clippers trade Russ to Jazz. He expected to join the Nuggets after a buyout. Hey, yo, bro, ain't nobody want to play for the Utah Jazz. Yo, Russ, play for the Utah Jazz, bro. You know what I'm saying, bro? You know, the Utah Jazz ain't been nothing since my boy Donovan Mitchell left. You know what I'm saying? But Russ to the Denver Nuggets. Now, here's the question. Can Russ help the Denver Nuggets, get over the hump once again? Now, Denver Nuggets took a big hit with KCP going to Orlando, I believe. I think KCP went to Orlando. I could be wrong about that. Don't know. Really don't care. Someone in the comment section could correct me where KCP went. So they need someone who's energetic. Well, they need to replace KCP. Russ is not the guy to replace KCP, obviously. But me and the NBA expert, the Puerto Rican wonder, the Pepsi lover himself, Brandon, me and him were talking. He asked me, do you see Russell Westbrook starting for the Nuggets? And at first I was like, no. But I was like, that is kind of interesting. You had put Russ at the 1 and Jamal at the 2, because let's be for real, Jamal's more of a shooter and he wants to score more than distribute. Meanwhile, Russell Westbrook and people need to give Russell Westbrook credit. Russell Westbrook, the last couple years, ever since he's left the Lakers, has taken a step back. He's taken a major step back and came off the bench. But he's taken a step back. His play defense has set picks, and he's distributed more to his teammates. He is more of a team player. You know what I'm saying? And Russell Westbrook deserves credit for that. He deserves credit for that. Because when he went to the Clippers, he let James Harden, he let Paul George, he let Kawhi Leonard, he let Zubac, he let Mason Plumlee, he let Terrence May, he let PJ Tucker, he let all them cook while he came off the bench and did his thing. Now, did Russ have his 25, 30-point games, here and there? Yes, but he let everybody cook. Even in that Sun series when Kawhi Leonard was healthy last year, not this past season, the year before that, he was setting screens. He was playing defense. He blocked Kevin Durant multiple times. Russell Westbrook has accepted his role that he's not going to be the OKC Russell Westbrook anymore. And he's accepted his role, which is an amazing thing. Shout out to Russell Westbrook, bro. You know what I'm saying? And him coming off the bench for the Nuggets is an amazing thing because, number one, Jamal Murray is beyond injury prone. He is beyond injury prone. It's not even funny. For some reason, these Canadians can't stay healthy. Yo, Jamal, do some steroids, do some PEDs like LeBron, and stay healthy, bro. Stay healthy. But imagine having Iron Man. Having one of the Ironmans, even at this age. I know Russell Westbrook was drafted in 2009, so he's somewhere in his mid-30s-ish. But can you imagine having Iron Man coming off the bench and like in a worthless game against Utah, against the Pistons, against, I don't know, who's a bottom dweller? Sacramento at this point before they get Victor some points. Washington. You just have Jamal Murray sit and have Russell Westbrook go out there and win you a game. That will be, listen, I will literally tell Russell Westbrook, you coming off the bench, but say hypothetically versing a bum team like the Rockets or Pistons or something like that. If you want to start, if we're going to tell Jamal Murray to sit down so he can stay healthy, we're going to give him the night off. You're going to start and you can cook up. Even if we lose the game, cook up. They have your 30-point game. You know what I'm saying? Have your triple-double. And Russell Westbrook can do that in the regular season. If Russell puts 30 on the Pistons, they win in that game. If Russ puts 30 on the Rockets by himself, they can even give Nikolajokic the night off. They going to win that game. So you can have Jamal Murray healthy for the playoffs, and then you can have Russ on the bench as well, too, getting you – I'm going to keep it real. Russ can still get you 20 points. Russ in this league, if you were to put him on a worthless team like the Pistons, or if you were to play for Utah, he would still average 25 points. Would they win? No. Would they go to the playoffs? Probably not, because Russ is not the same anymore. But he gonna at least get you 20. He gonna at least cook up. You know what I'm saying? So have Russ play these worthless games against Washington and the Pistons in the regular season. Have Jamal Murray healthy. Have Nikola Jokic. Well, I mean, Nikola Jokic is not really injury prone, so we don't got to worry about that. But have Jamal Murray healthy. And in the playoffs, have Russ coming off the bench, giving the bench energy. Can you imagine Russ getting you 15, 17 points alone off the bench in the playoffs? And he playing defense? And he's playing defense. Come on, man. Give my boy Russ some credit, man. It's so sad. Like, people clown Russ, but they love James Harden and Paul George when Russell Westbrook choked just as much as them. And I'll say this: Russell Westbrook's more Iron Man than both of them. Russell Westbrook plays his heart out every single game more than James Harden and Paul George. Does he make dumb decisions? Yes. Will you lose? Yes. Will he choke? Yes. Does he ball hog? Yes. I'm talking about prime Russ. But he's gonna give you everything he got. I mean, I seen it against you. I mean, speaking of Utah, I mean, he did it against Utah when they was down 3-2. In Utah, he gave you 42, while Paul George, who everybody loves, gave you 5. Melo, who I like, but Melo gave you 3. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. I think Russ can help. Now, they need to replace KCP. No ifs, ands, buts about that. They need to replace KCP. Russ is not a long-term starter. You can start him against bum teams, and you can have him coming off the bench in the playoffs, but they need to replace KCP. But if they get a suitable replacement for KCP, then I think the Nuggets can do something. I mean, they're one of the top heavy teams in the West. I mean, OKC, they're still kind of young. They still need that veteran leadership. Low key, they should have got Russ themselves. OKC should have got Russ themselves. You know what I'm saying? But, and move SGA to the 2 because SGA wants to score more than pass. And, bro, speaking of Cade, like, can you imagine Russ back in OKC, even coming off the bench, giving them? I mean, he can't give them veteran leadership because he's never won a title. But I mean, just the simple fact that he's gonna be there, be intense, he's gonna energize everybody. That would have been a good matchup. But he's taking his talents to the Nuggets. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Russ and shout out to the Nuggets for giving Russ a chance. I was really kind of scared, like, if Russ didn't get a job after the Clippers, that he was gonna have to like pull a Patrick Beverly, go overseas and start cooking. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. That's my thoughts. What are yours? What's your thoughts on the Denver Nuggets getting Russell Westbrook, and do you think he can help the Denver Nuggets? RJ out.